So yes guys, as you can tell on the screen right now, the Dodo Rex is returning to Ark Survival Evolved. It's been such a long time since we've seen the Dodo Rex in the game, and in today's video we're going to be going through everything about the Dodo Rex, what event it is coming from, and there is actually a video on my channel from like 2 years ago where I did like how to spawn in the Dodo Rex, and so many people still comment on it now saying why is it not working, does this even work, and it's because the Dodo Rex just hasn't been in the game for so long because we haven't had a proper Ark event in a very long time. But Christmas is coming up, and if you haven't seen my December video, I recommend you go check that out because that will give you a little bit more information. But we're going to be going through a lot in today's video too. Now, before we get in with this, if you guys wouldn't mind dropping a like and or subscribing if you're new to the channel, it really does mean so much to me. I bring you guys all the game news of Ark and Red Dead Redemption 2, so if you want to stay up to date with all of them, make sure to be subscribed. But anyway, let's get in with this. So, the Dodo Rex is a fan-made creature that has been implemented as part of the Ark Evolved event. It also appears during various other events as well. So the Dodo Rex was actually created as just a fan-made thing. Now, I don't know who created it. If anyone is watching this video was the person who created it, massive shout out to you. I know it was created back in like 2015, so it's been such a long time. And as you'll be able to see on the screen right now, November the 2nd was when it last was on the Xbox, and then December the 19th was when it was last, this is 2016, was when it was last on the PS4, and then October 20 well, I think that's when it first came out on different consoles, and then the 28th of October 2015 was correct, is when it first came out. So before we get into more information, if you don't know what the Dodo Rex is, we're actually going to be talking about the event it is coming with. So this is Ark Winter Wonderland. Now, Ark Winter Wonderland is a Christmas event that, if you didn't know, is coming this year. Jen did confirm on Twitter that we were going to be getting an event for Christmas this year. We're just hoping they're going to go all out and work really hard to make sure Winter Wonderland comes out. Now, this was number 1, and there has been a second one as well. And Ark Winter Wonderland is an Ark Survival Evolved Christmas event. It was added first in version 228, and then obviously Winter Wonderland 2 in 253. It features several craftable decorative Christmas themed items at night, and raptor claws will fly over certain areas of the island, dropping presents, mistletoe, coal, and various blueprints for high quality equipment. Also, the whole map was covered in snow during the first event. So if you want to know what types of stuff that comes with the Christmas event, you get holiday lights, holiday stocking, things to put up on the doors of your house, gift boxes to put under your Christmas tree, snowman, you can get DINO Santa hats and Santa hats for yourself, a candy cane club skin, reindeer costume, which is just fantastic. And then this is where it says the event also adds coal, which can be used in a cooking pot to summon the Dodo Rex. Now, as you guys know, I said I did a how to spawn in video before. So I might even do that again when the Dodo Rex does return, so you guys can try it out for the first time, because I know there's a lot of new Ark players out there. Since Extinction has been released, there's a bunch of new Ark players too, and they probably don't have a clue what the Dodo Rex is, and that's why I'm going to be talking about that after this point. That sounded a bit bad there. So yeah, cooking pot to summon the Dodo Rex, and then after the event ends, all of these items stay into the game. And if you want to watch this video, I already kind of showed it in my other one, so I don't really want to show it again, but I've tempted myself to show you guys the Christmas event of this. If you guys can probably hear it. Should we go full screen? There's the Dodo Rex. So maybe we'll pause it. So on your screen right now, that is the Dodo Rex, what it looks like. It was fantastic. It's huge. You guys will see here for the difference from it and the Giga. So you can see. There's Raptor Claws. Drops presents, as you guys saw at the start. And there's the Dodo Rex once again, which, yeah, at that point, it wasn't tamed, I don't think, but you can tame it. Now, that is obviously Ark Winter Wonderland, as you guys know, and it gets you a little bit more hyped for Christmas. So the Dodo Rex can be tamed, so if we go back to that now, and it can breathe fire from its mouth, as you guys saw from that trailer there. And with this, it only on official servers, I think, can be tamed for 30 minutes. It even could be true on the, from what I remember from single player, is I actually tamed myself up a Dodo Rex, and you had like a I spawned it in and tamed it, and there was a 30-minute timer. So hopefully it's a little bit different. We'll go into a little bit about this. Obviously, it's a carnivore, so it eats meat. The movement, the Dodo Rex is very fast and can sprint faster than most creatures. Now, before I get into any thing I forgot to add in at the start of the video, we don't know the release date of the Christmas update yet. All I can tell you guys is the estimate for the other ones have been the 22nd, so usually the update comes just before Christmas, which I think is the perfect time, because you get all in the Christmas spirit, and then you've got a little bit of time before it to enjoy Ark with, you know, with the event, and hopefully with some snow over the map as well, because apparently the whole map is covered in snow. So it's very fast and can sprint faster than most creatures for short periods of time. It can also swim very well and is incredibly fast in the water. For its attacks, the Dodo Rex has 2 attacks. The melee damage attack is focused forward only. It's small AoE that appears to only harm about 30 degrees of cone in front of it. Its fire breath attack appears to be a frontal with affecting. I'm losing my speed. I'm just going a bit crazy. Sorry about this, guys. It's a little bit late for me today. As a 90-degree plus area, it's not even late, but I'm just getting no sleep because of Red Dead at the moment. The Dodo Rex cannot. This is all just about his attack, isn't it? I don't really want to, but let me just sum it up for you, because in this they put it in the most weirdest way. The Dodo Rex attacks by biting like the Rex. It has fire coming out of its mouth, and it can attack while it's swimming as well. That's all it needs. It has 666,000 health in the wild at level 1, usually the level it spawns, and it also regenerates 250 hit points per second with its health regeneration and high HP pool. It is likely to take multiple players and multiple resources to even lose a small amount of its total hit point pool. So it is very, very overpowered, and that's why they only have like a certain amount of time that you can have it tamed. This is obviously Fear Evolved and Fear Evolved 2. It was in on spawning. This is basically it. It was on Turkey Trial. It could stay for 15 minutes. On number 2, it could stay for 25 minutes. And this is what I remember. It could stay for 30 minutes. But these other ones in Winter Wonderland don't actually say how long. Maybe it can stay the whole time. The Dodo Rex can be summoned and claimed at a cooking pot using 300 coal. So that's what you'll probably need. So this is the appearance of it. You can pause this video if you want. At the first glance, it has the body structure of a large feathered Tyrannosaurus with the head of a dodo. Its body is mostly covered in brown and dark feathers that are slightly rusted in gold in some areas. The head, the front neck, the underbelly and the lower legs and the tail are completely bald. The front of the neck and the underbelly are a dark shade of beige with rust-like dark texturing, while the bald legs are, I don't even know why I'm reading this, to be honest. Like, it's anything you can see from the screen. It's like I'm trying to describe something to you, and I don't even know why I'm reading this. It's just getting a bit too silly. The arms represent the modern reconstruction of whatever that is, something Saurus, with feathers making the shape of small bird wings. You guys know that already. You don't need to learn anything about me reading the appearance of it. It drops raw meat, raw primate hide, and the Dodo Rex mask skin, which if you ever see someone on Ark with this mask, which you're like, what is that? That is the Dodo Rex mask skin, and it's from when you take on the Dodo Rex or tame up or destroy it. Now, also, zombie dodos are something that usually comes around with the Dodo Rex, but I don't think it will this year just because it's Christmas. It's usually the Halloween event, and we still haven't had Fear Evolved 3, which so many people are upset about. But Extinction DLC is out the way, and if Wildcard do not get this Christmas event sorted properly, like we've got with this one, I will be very disappointed disappointed. They at least had a like thing saying, you know, they're not allowed. Well, I can't even speak, guys. Sorry, I'm having a terrible day today. I'm not very well as well. They with Fear Evolved 3, they had the excuse of extinction. They're working on that. With Winter Wonderland, we don't know what they're working on now. The only thing I can tell you guys that they might be working on right now is Atlas, which Atlas, if you don't know what it is, check it out on my channel. It's the new pirate game apparently Wildcard are working on. So that's the only thing right now that we know. So we'll see what happens. Let's hope for a great Ark Winter Wonderland with the return of the Dodo Rex. If you guys did enjoy today's video and it helped you out with all the news, smash a like on it, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. See you guys soon.